The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban...
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky.
Let's first and foremost go and check for potential aliens. Mectoid and the Mectoid and the Sectoid commander.
That's affirmative.
Moving to position. Boy. Understood. Moving out. Por supuesto. I feel, Commander.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Explorando.
Let's make sure we get the Sectoid commander. That's the one I'm more afraid about. Of course. Good, so if he doesn't want to come, let's just get the meld.
Me muevo a la posición. Todo cubierto. I'm on it. I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
Yes, that is indeed my favorite map. First of all, I like fighting inside of buildings, and secondly, you will now see with a little bit more weapons, there are so many nice aiming angles in here. You really need to be careful. You're triggering a lot of aliens, like you just see, but it's also very satisfying due to the many different line of sights that you have here. I really like it. Okay. So let's see. It's just a 50% shot, but if we would hit, there is a good chance of killing it right away. Well, it was worth a try. Too bad, I thought I would have line of sight on him, but I guess it's just a little bit shallow.
Getting it done. I feel it, Commander. Nube fuera.
Moving to Overwatch.
Currently this half cover plus smoke is better than full cover, but he couldn't shoot if I would sit there, so I'm changing my position to here. No, you're not going to do anything. Let's see what the heavy floater is doing. As always, he's trying to charge. Good job, mate. Very nice. And that was nearly a good job. I'm not giving you props for missing. Yeah, that's the problem. Lasers at this moment in time just do not do enough damage. That's not enough, mate. You need to try harder. But guess what? That sounds like someone has just captured that floater. He was begging for it. I promise you guys, I haven't planned that. But he was begging for it, like literally standing there and saying, please, could you please stun me? Of course I can. So let's advance very careful. I'm not sure if I want to go into this route because I have no backup here. But what I could do is, so this guy has squad side. I'll just move him over here because I still have a backup sniper. And this way we have two passages where there's always a minimum one sniper present.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Alright, let's move on. So this guy is captured. I would be interested to see what's up here. Specifically what's up behind this wall. So the mectoid is here.
Headed there now.
We still want to keep our full cover.
Roger that. Scanning. On overwatch.
And I guess let's slowly move up here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That is a better shot.
Online.
Wish you could give them a little bit more specific instructions, like Overwatch shot with a disarming shot. That would be nice, because he's then just running around the corner and being disarmed right away. Wow. Let's start with the sniper, because he has a pretty shitty shot. I don't like it. Okay, so we do have run and gun, which means I am not so afraid about going here, but I could trigger something. Let's consider very carefully where we want to go. We have triggered already one pack, and there's only one more pack here on this map. So let's draw the Overwatch, which is fine. We have indeed triggered something else, and unfortunately we don't have any more triggers for Overwatch, so that's going to be a problem. But we could go here, which isn't a bad decision. Before we do so, however, I'd like to take my opportunity in removing a little bit of this cover. Specifically, if I could get both of the sector commanders with it. That would work, but it wouldn't remove anything useful. That would work as well. Definitely a better shot, but I need to get my operative out of line of sight first. What's the smartest play here? He still has his genetic upgrades, which means he can just jump up here, which the others can't, right? So, I'm just thinking, so this here is even half cover for him, and he would receive one Overwatch attack. This here would be full cover, and he could still perform 2 more attacks. This here is also full cover, and he could go for the sectoid as well. So I guess I'm going to do this here.
Bringt sie zur Strecke. Position bestätigt.
I was already assuming that I would receive some damage.
Suck on this.
No, that's just the 2 sector pods, 2 mechtoids. Let's start with making sure that we kill all of the sectoid commanders. And I want to make sure that we do this by running up and having a line of sight on them. So that here could be a realistic kill. Let's try that. Too bad it hasn't worked.
El blanco sigue en pie. Hostiles pacified.
So next up we kill this one. Wow, so close. Disable weapon on the smectoid, which takes him out of the fight for this round. The bad thing about him taking 2 plasma shots to the face is he's still alive and theoretically could mind control my guy, which I definitely do not want. Unfortunately, I don't see any cover options here, which still have vision to him, and this guy here could shoot into the open, which I don't like. I don't know, maybe here, but that's already a far stretch. Let's try it. I guess it's better than nothing. I wanted to get the sectoid commander, but he's just out of range. So he will probably mind control us. So the mechtoid just took a double move. Ah, we are lucky. He's just shielding them, which still sucks a ton because he can shield all of them at the same time. But we are lucky nevertheless. Let's start killing them. Wow, 18. What a killer shot. We took 2 shots though, one which was pure randomness, so I don't mind about that one, but the other one was a little bit less well prepared, and we still haven't used our mind fray. I'm also not so happy about that, because I wanted to specifically level these guys and their psychic abilities. Should have used them.
Afirmativo. Afirmativo. Como una rosa.
The reason why I definitely want to level them is if you're not starting to level them right away, especially on these easy
Heading to
packs,
that location.
you will end up with never having
We're green to go.
a leveled psyops, because you need to use the abilities in order to improve them, right?
Bin unterwegs. Afirmativo.
Got it. Moving.
Stepping off. En guardia, por supuesto. I feel, Commander. Explorando.
I still hear sectoids, which is good because they could be the perfect guinea pig for my psi abilities. That would be nice. A couple of sectoids just like chilling there, and we go and mind fray them.
Yo voy. Headed there now. Bien.
Position confirmed.
Roger that. Shh. ¿Me tienes? Jawohl, Sir.
They are unfortunately not the best targets for mind fray, as they tend to have rather high psi resistance.
Posibles contactos enemigos.
And as always, they are just running away. Great. Let's try to stay out of line of sight, but still have an option to use our psi abilities on them.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Aye, aye.
Venga, vamos, vamos.
So hopefully they will advance a little bit. That's not really advancing, guys. Advancing means you're getting out of the UFO. Not just double movement. That's the opposite of advancing. That's slowing down.
Andando. Got it. Moving. Location confirmed.
Rolling out.
That's just a double move. Dude, you need to get out of the UFO.
Got it covered.
0%. Let's still do it. Because I guess even a failed mind flay will give you XP.
En marcha. Todo cubierto. Target confirmed. On our way.
Solid copy, Commander.
So worst thing that could happen is he's mind controlling one person, but then I'm just going to kill him next round. Yeah, of course, he took the rookie.
ET's trying to crawl up my plane. Blanqueado.
"13 points of damage, not too bad.
Covering now. Oh, provisor, comandante. Que no te dix.
Alright, so that's a target for 2 more mind flays. I like it.
Me muevo.
Let's move the guys in. And since the sectoid has no more place to run, we can just mind flay him twice. I still think that used mind frays, if they are not successful, still yield experience. I mean, that would be a very important question, but at the moment I'm considering it as a yes.
Headed there now.
Too strong, too strong. They just can't break his will.
Gehe in Feuerposition auf den Weg.
But I know what... I know a recipe what's going to break him. It's called Plasma Gun.
Erledigt.
There you go.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, hopefully we got our psionic level ups. Elsewise I would be a little bit sad, because there was no one to mind meld other than
Our troops really came through on this one.
the
everyone
psi
made it back safely.
than the sector commanders. Good. So he has psi inspiration. I like it. That's already a plus. And we get our disabling shot. Also very good.
I am certain now that Annette was somehow involved in the attack on XCOM headquarters. Her limited memories of the event...
Okay, so that should be it. So let's continue.
Transfer complete.
Ah, that's a good idea. We could maybe get a new firestorm also. That depends a little bit on the UFO computers. Yes, we do have 2, which means we can build another firestorm. There we go.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed.
Good. That has been August, gentlemen. Solid A. We completed
Your
everything.
recent results were beyond
Terra
our
mission stopped, 2 UFOs, one of which was very large. Planet UFOs, couple of research projects done, and of course our council mission.
We will be in touch, Commander.
So let's start
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
by building the
Always
second
glad to have
heavy
more help
plasma.
out here.
We haven't had enough money to do so before, so that's good. We can also build the particle cannon for our mech. It's the strongest mech weapon. Not that we use the mech all too often right now, but still, it's a worthwhile investment. Yeah, so all of this is okay. Facilities is also okay. I guess we have only the advanced repair, but we are missing heavy floaters. That's okay, we don't really need it. All of this is fine. Let's continue. So that's a really nice project, the guided fusion launcher. One of my favorite weapons, because it's just so good. I don't know, it is amazing. So after we have done that, I would suggest just to do a very short research on alloy cannon, and then afterwards ghost armor. Maybe we even start with ghost armor, because ghost armor is just OP. I can't describe it otherwise, it's just overpowered.
I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
We even need flight computers for this. They are becoming more of a rarity now. We definitely need to down a UFO to get some more flight computers. Maybe a very large one landed would be nice. But these blaster launchers, they are worth their money. I really like them. Okay, let's continue. Next, psi testing. Again, 2 gifteds. Wow, we are rocking the psi labs. Sniper and assault. Dang. So we do have an assault, a sniper, a heavy, a support, all of which are already like super psi active. I like it. So let's get Annette tested as well, because we already know that she's going to be psi active, so we can already test her. Perfect, perfect. And Ghost Armor, which is so good. So here's the thing about Ghost Armor. Ghost Armor has only 4 less hit points compared to Titan, so 6 instead of 10. But Ghost Armor has so much more, or brings so much more to the table. It has a sprinter perk included, which is 3 more tiles. It has the ability to turn yourself invisible if we want to set up ganks, which we are going to do with it. And it has an automated 20% defense, which means you have light cover even if you stand in full open. You have full cover if you stand in light cover, and you count as nearly hunkered down if you're in full cover. It is just too good. The sheer amount of abilities that this armor combines is just too good. Next up, let's take the alloy cannon for our... No, let's do a very fast plasma pistol. And then the alloy cannon. Engineering, built by items, armor, ghost armor, yes please. 950, I can live with that, I think.
Hyperwave uplink online.
So, for the first time we do have the hyperwave uplink.
Now that we are in control of the hyperwave beacon, the real question is, what is it going to tell us?
It is going to tell us that we are going to be in deep shit, because we soon are going to encounter our first ethereal. So let's give him also the fusion lance, and once it's ready we can move it to Asia, for instance. Nice, we do have the plasma pistol, I like it. And it's also improved pistol 3 is available. Now, let's do the alloy cannon next, because I like that one as well. First off, we shift him to here, so Europe also has its own fighter. And if I would have more flight computers, I would build even more of them.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Wait, what did you do?
This gamble seems to have paid off, but we've endangered the lives of everyone involved to satisfy the doctor's curiosity.
The risk was worth the reward. If we hadn't pushed on,
We do have a demon with a fusion lance. That looks like our first overseer UFO. Very difficult map, but I guess our guys are ready. But first of all, let's get this bad boy down.
Bangs out.
With the fusion lance it was rather easy. So we do have 15 enemies here, and my main concern is going to be the ethereal. We do have only the hardcore mutant elites, sectopods and drones. So that's the best of the best of the best of the best. And we don't have mind control so far. So definitely this mission is going to be performed by our pros. No one who's just a beginner or an intermediate. Sorry guys. Let's start. So we want to add up our newly promoted Psi-active sniper. Good job. And we also want to get on board our newly promoted assault, which is also Psi-active. I like it. Anderson is his name, Colonel Anderson. So the only one that is missing, we could even go for these guys plus a mech trooper. Thinking about it. Still thinking about it. I mean, a mech trooper has a certain charm, don't get me wrong, so that could be an option. We have a lot of mech to it, so we definitely want to have hardcore damage against mechanical units. What about his skills? He has the battle scanner, which we don't use. I want to maybe take a second sniper with me. So with Garrot, who she's only major so far, but it would have a certain advantage because 2 disabling shots can take out a sectopod for a long time. I guess I'm going to take her, although she's quote-unquote just major, because she also has disabling shot. Yeah. And I'm most afraid about the sectopods so far. Good. Let's start with the loadout from left to right. A nice little ghost armor. Still okay on hit points, I like it. Heavy plasma, ghost armor, scope, chitin plating, all around good, I like it. Ghost armor. Chitin plating. Enough hit points. Laser pistol, med kits if needed. So this guy should be fine as well. Are we seriously going to capture someone? Maybe some of the elite mutants. So let's still keep that in the back of our head. Ghost armor, plasma rifle, laser pistol, chitin plating, and a ghost grenade in case we need additional invisibility. Loadout, ghost armor, plasma, laser, scope for extra hit, for extra chance to hit and crit, plus chitin plating. There we go. Oh, I forgot one of the aspects. The ghost armor also has a nice grappling hook. Okay, welcome ladies.